Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Shivangi Singh Astrology. I provide services related to tarot, Vedic astrology, numerology, graphology, which is the art and science of handwriting analysis, and I provide mental health services because I'm a psychologist. And I you can find me on Instagram and Facebook with the handle Shivangi Singh Astrology. So let's begin. Now today we'll be doing a video which is called the deck review series that I'm doing. So I have over the years developed and collected quite a few tarot decks, built my collection, and I felt like doing a review because in case you're planning to buy one, then you can just have a look through and see what you're in for and what kind of decks that you will be using, and what are the pros and cons of using these decks. So the deck that we have today is The Secret Language of Color Cards by Segal, and this deck has been gifted to me by my very lovely friend Sonia Singh, who's a brilliant tarot card reader. And this deck is very beautiful, very unique, and I've been using this for quite some time. In fact, if you go to my Instagram page, you will be seeing very beautiful, colorful images. I think I did a whole series with these cards, so definitely check out my Instagram page Shivangi Singh Astrology to see what these cards look like. And of course, we will be delving into that in this video. So let's see. So first of all, I have like big hands compared to the rest of my body. I have like really long fingers, long hands. So I like big decks. I don't like small, tiny ones because it's just difficult for me to use them. I like big decks and like huge tarot cards. The bigger, the better. So this deck is definitely bigger than your average tarot and oracle deck. And I love that about it. I love the imagery, I love the colors. I mean, in general, I'm somebody who connects a lot with colors, bright colors, and just like light and beautiful things. As you can see here on my table, there are like candles of different colors, and then there are these fairy lights. So lights and colors are very important to me, and in general I tend to pick cards which have bright, beautiful colors and beautiful imagery, nice illustrations. I like bigger decks, like I mentioned, so I want my hands full, and in all of those ways these cards definitely make me very happy to use. Okay, and I have done a lot of readings with these, so let me just take you through. Yeah, this is the back, and the cover is very sturdy. As you can already see, it's quite thicker than your average tarot / oracle deck. It's also bigger, which I absolutely love. And let's get into this. You heard that sound, right? So I love how they've used different shades of yellow here. This is lemon yellow, this is mustard yellow. I love that. It's quite sturdy, really sturdy. Now you can see how big this is. Okay, it's really big. I love that. So it comes with this nice little booklet, and it's really pretty. It's not too thick, it's not too heavy, it's light and refreshing. And there are like a few, yeah, they've mentioned their websites. They've not given us any spreads, but then you know how to use it if you're probably using this already. Even if you are a beginner, these are pretty illustrated verbal cards that you can use, and the meanings that you can get with this book are all that you need to use these cards, use this deck. So this is what it is. And so what I love is that these cards are also big. It's not just like you get a huge deck and then the cards are really small, because that too happens sometimes. So first of all, look at how beautiful the back is, the back of the cards. It's really stunning. I love the colors, I love the detailing. Then this is what the cards look like. It is impossible not to fall in love with this deck and these cards, unless of course you happen to be the kind of person who prefers darker tarots and darker oracles, someone who does not like light and fluffy stuff. Then I understand that you may not be into these cards as much as I am, but I definitely am. I love these decks. I love the bright colors, you know. I think especially for your Instagram feed, it's very nice. Also, if you just want to give someone a quick lesson as to what they should do in a situation, then these are the kind of cards that would just definitely help with that. You can have like one card, pick a card reading to get a quick message for any situation in your life. Then see this. It's lovely. So this card, obviously, since it's all about colors, it does have a few dark ones, and you know, you can just use those if you're not into really bright stuff, because I understand bright colors are not for everyone. They're definitely for me. I love brighter the better. And look at how beautiful this is. It's one of my favorite cards because of the imagery and the color. I love how big these cards are, really pretty. So this is again one of those really different cards in the deck. So these are glossy ones. They don't have matte finish. It's glossy and it's nice. So I also feel that, you know, just like with any other color deck, each card resonates with certain chakras. If you are into chakra meditation or you believe in the chakras, activating them. So, you know, suppose you get this card, for example, you know, you could have asked for anything. What should I do to get a promotion? Then you see that, first of all, you know, there's this straightforward message, improve your vision. Then you see the color. So the color is indigo. It's a color of crown chakra, and you see this looks like a neuron, right? The imagery. So it talks about your vision in the sense that your spiritual psychic vision, and also your literal vision, your actual vision. So if I were to receive this message, I would definitely start working on my crown chakra. This is the message that I would receive from it. And similarly, if I got this, then I would definitely work on grounding, because that's what it speaks about to me. And I would work on my root chakra, because I associate this color with root chakra. Now remember that generally the color associated with root chakra is deep red, magenta, all shades of red. But remember, there's a spectrum, there's a whole spectrum, and in that spectrum brown is definitely there. So these are the kind of things that are associated with you know, different chakras, all the colors, and the whole spectrum of one chakra is shown here, and it's depicted very beautifully. It ranges from light to dark aspects of that particular chakra. And you know, even what they've written, the messages. So for brown, we have established boundaries. Now that is something that we do when we want to develop our base chakra. And similarly, improve your vision, work on your vision, whatever this was, improve your vision. That has to do with the crown chakra. So every single card, the images, the colors, and the message that goes along with it has to do with the chakras. And I think the creators have really put in effort that it resonates accordingly. So I think that is really incredible. It's very beautiful that they've done that. They've taken out the time, they've researched, and they've developed something like this. So again, revitalize your nervous system. Now this is green. It's what to do with balancing of emotions. It's the heart chakra. But here it talks about nervous system, because if you go too deep into emotions, you tend to become too attached, codependency happens, and that is also a sign of blocked heart chakra. So here you're being asked to refresh and re-energize, revitalize your nervous system by spending time in nature. And definitely balance emotions out with logic. That's what you need to do. So similarly, we have every single thing, and I think you get an idea of what this deck is like, just like, quickly showing you. We have different shades. Watermelon, such a fun card. Talks about having fun as well. So I think you get an idea of what these cards are like and what you get when you use this deck. It's very beautiful. It's a lovely oracle deck to have, and I believe it's not very costly even. So I think it's a double win. You can definitely go for. Also, these are like very safe to use. I don't see any side effects. So even if you're a beginner, if you don't know much about psychic protection, if you don't do that before your readings, it's okay. This is a very safe, happy, beautiful kind of a deck. So, oh, look at that. It's pink. I absolutely love the color pink. It's one of my favorite colors. So it's here in all its glory. So yeah, that was my review of the Secret Language of Color cards. I really hope that you liked it, and definitely if you want to use it, it's safe, it's beautiful, you can easily use it, and it's something with very light energy, airy energy, so you don't have to like really stress about it, and you won't attract negative entities, you won't feel heavy after using these cards. It's definitely one of those cards. All right, let me know in the comment section how you use these cards, and what has been your experience with these cards. I would love to know, and I would love to connect with you over, just like as part of a community of tarot readers and light workers, shadow workers, whatever you call it. So email me at shivangisingastrology@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I use the same handle, which is Shivangi Singh Astrology. And yeah, let's connect. If you want a private reading, I also have that. So yeah, just let me know, drop me an email, and I'll be there. Bye.